What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show, NBA show from SBR. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out all the articles and NBA content we have over there. I'm your host, Jay Money. That's my guy, Junior Browne, man. We're here to break down these NBA games. I'm going to recap yesterday and try to get to it today, my guy. What's up, Junior? How was your day yesterday? Everything good with you?
Yeah, man. Can't complain. Hit that first quarter. I appreciate you convincing me to get on that. Hit that. And when I say hit the first quarter, talking about the Pelicanos. Hit the first half, and that San Antonio Orlando game went way under. Wish I had a little bit more on that. I mean, I made more than a one unit play because I don't do too many totals. So if I play a total, I have a really strong feeling on it, but kind of wish I went a little bit harder if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that was a nice call on the under, man. I must say, I had put some on the Spurs in game on that one, so it's just a little personal play. I saw them down. I was like, I got to hop. And they had a 31-10 second quarter. I mean, even the second half cash, guys. When you just real quick, just teach you guys how to bet. If you see watching a game or whatever, especially when the favorite is down double digits, and you see them make a push and take the lead right before half. 9 times out of 10, they're going to keep that momentum going in the second half and smack the shot. So that's kind of is what happened in the long run with that Spurs game. But really, right out of the break, the Magic went on a little run, made it cut down to 6. But then the Spurs just like they just really took off on them boys in the fourth quarter, 30-13. Just not even close. You paying attention to the lineup, you know that the Magic had a bunch of bodies out. They got smacked 104-77. So it's actually a nice little side there for the Spurs. And a beautiful call on the under by you. Went way under by 33 points, man. Damn, boy. That boy could have went to double overtime. It still probably would have went under. The Lakers, I'm watching this game with my son last night, man. Them boys outscored them in the fourth quarter, 34-21, went on this huge run. I think it was like 24-7. 26-7 in the fourth quarter. It just went on a huge run. They were down. They're down points. The boys came back and covered the spread, man. That's crazy. You had Lakers minus 4.5. Hey, sometimes it look, you know what I'm saying, that's going to keep it going, man. It'll get you a lottery ticket because then it was a late foul at that for them. It was 103-100. Then they had to get a couple late free throws to get you that cover there. So it was crazy, man. We watched. I said, well, Lakers covered this one, man, but they deserved it. They deserved it. The Jazz, that was a pretty interesting game, Junior. I was watching that game. The Rockets were keeping it close for a while. Jazz pull away. Rockets come back. Like, really, they had a chance to win the game. They was down to 6. It was like 97-92 late in that game, bro. So them boys, I mean, Kevin Porter Jr. went balled out. He had like 27 points. I think he went like 1 for 9 from 3. He could be Harden 2.0, Junior, if he gets that 3-point down. What you think about that?
What I think about that is this. That boy's 20 years old. The Cavaliers couldn't figure out a way to keep this guy on the roster? You telling me that the Cavs can't use this guy right now?
Something had happened. Something happened, Junior, with Kevin Porter Jr. He got into it with somebody over there. That's where we brought in traded him.
Because he didn't even find out about the trade until like he found out about it like secondhand, right? Like, and he snapped, I heard, behind the scenes. So, I mean, you just don't really have that much talent, bro. Like, you can't. I don't know, man. It just seems like they're just mismanaged from top to bottom. But anyways, it's not about the Cavs, so I'll let you keep going. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the Cavs. Well, got they ass smacked yesterday, boy. 34 points. They only muster up 82 points versus the Pelicans. You have to give them credit, hold them to 82. They got Kevin Love back. We told you that Garland was probably going to sit out with their groin injury. He ended up sitting out. Let's see. Yeah, Kevin Love came back, but it didn't matter, guys. Pelicans really came to play. They cashed the first quarter. It was a little bit closer than it should have been, but final scoring thing matter. They cashed the first half, and then they opened up that third quarter 24-9. I mean, they just really blitzed the Cavs there. They did the exact thing they're supposed to do. Heat, they beat the Bulls there. I'm glad I stayed off the Bulls because I would have been pissed. Heat beat them 101-90. Yeah, the Jazz, they win cover if you had it early, I guess. It closed at minus 19. So the two highest spreads we've seen the past 2 years have not cashed. The Nets had beat the Bucks outright. But yeah, 114-99 Jazz. The Nuggets, I had the Grizzlies, but we had the Grizzlies. All three of us. I know Jordan ended up, and you and Junior Kip ended up riding on a. We got kind of lucky there late, you know what I'm saying? But hey, still need that final scoring thing matter. Grizzlies, my guys. Sorry to the people that took the money lines. Well, I always try to take the points just in case. And the Sixers.
I didn't even claim the Grizzlies because I didn't make it official on the show. I remember it now that you said that yesterday. As soon as we went off air, Jordan's like, "Yo, I see 3.5." I was all over that. I was
Yeah, nah, we cashed that one, my guy. So Grizzlies, they lose the game, but still cover for us. So it worked out perfectly. And the Grizzlies, guys, I personally put some on Wizards plus 4.5. Pissed me the hell off. They got their ass smacked. It was 32-15 at the end of the first quarter. It was a terrible personal play. I mean, I'm glad I didn't give that out to anybody. But 127-101. They beat them almost the same score. They just beat the Bulls 127-02. So it's pretty crazy there. Let's get to today, though, man. That's what y'all hear about. And Joel Embiid's going to be out for the next 2 to 3 weeks with that with a MRI. His knee buckled, guys, hyperextending. It's crazy because I did that exact same thing. And I was out of commission for about a month. I couldn't even walk. I didn't even know if I would walk again, bro. So luckily, him I had no torn meniscus or ACL, just a bone bruise. I think I tore my damn meniscus.
That's scary, bro.
Bro, I can't watch it over.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, that's never happened to me playing ball. But when I was living in Costa Rica, they be playing this game called Fútbol Cinco, where it's like 5-a-side soccer on synthetic grass. I went to go tackle a dude and I stopped, and my knee kept going. I thought I tore my whole shit out, bro. But they said it was just a bad sprain. That I can't even imagine how bad that buckling your knee, how scary buckling your knee like that must be for these guys.
Yeah, no, bro. I did that exact same thing, bro. Trust me. It was on left leg as well. It buckled. I was trying to defend the shot. Go out there. Nah, you ain't finna hit that. Man, boy, my knee, I'm talking about. And I kept playing the rest of the game too. Like I knew something was wrong. I tried to go and run it off, but when I get to the house, oh boy, the swelling just really, it was bad. We're not here to talk about my injuries though, man. But yeah, that exact same thing happened to me that Embiid happened. Let's get to today's game, man. That's why y'all here. We're just trying to extend the show. You dig what I'm saying? We got the Knicks here. First game up here, Junior Knicks versus the Thunder here. A lot of injuries in this game, a lot of moving parts. But it is revenge game, Jay, here, my guy. What you liking anything with the Knicks, my guy, today?
I try to talk myself into Knicks -2 first half all morning, to be honest with you. And every single time that I'm about to do it, there's two things that stop me. Number one, betting the Knicks, laying points with the Knicks. I just can't really I can't be on that right now. Unless they're at home. They got to be in Madison Square Garden before I can lay points with them. And number two, I've actually avoided losing money because I've respected the Thunder. In the beginning of the season, I lost a couple plays. I was like, you know what? Let me just stay off the Thunder. I don't really have a good feel on them, and that remains to be the case. That they're a team that's scrappy. They win games even with players you never heard of. Like they just had a blockbuster trade for them, I guess. But when I heard it, I was like, who the hell cares about this trade? Like it's like seemed like a meaningless move. It actually seemed like a move that made them worse, not better.
Yeah, they're tanking, bro.
Thought that Al Horford could get traded. I don't know what the hell's going on in Oklahoma City.
OKC doesn't want to win, bro. Yeah. I understand like they're a scrappy team. They play hard defense. People really remember from last year covering a bunch of spreads and being good in this area in this role. This year, I really like in this game, they're home dog for a reason. You just look at everything, you'll see why the Knicks are favored here on the road. It is tough because they are 8-12 on the road. The Knicks are, but still with the OKC, there's one of those teams where they're better on the road with 9-10 away and 7-11 at the house. They come off their win versus the Mavs. Mavs kind of help them out. Oh, here you go, give Luka KP out. Here you go. Served it on a silver platter, still came back almost win. Y'all remember when they sat Luka and they still came out there and smacked the Thunder? That's this Thunder team, man. Guess what? No SGA. When I saw no SGA in this game, Junior, I said them boys not trying to win here, man. OKC, we know they're one of the worst bottom tier teams in the league. At some point, you're not finna just start forcing these wins. Just always keep in mind, if they're resting SGA, their best player by far, a young guy at that, you're resting him, saying with a quad. He played last game. There ain't nothing wrong with him. They just ain't playing him today, kind of tipping their cap to the Knicks. I'm surprised Horford playing. Like you say, Horford will get traded before a deadline, most likely. That Diallo versus Svi Mykhailiuk, they got worse, but they need more shooting over there, need more three-points. So I guess it kind of helped them. Diallo is a good player. He's injured right now, but I guess you could say it was a good swap for the Pistons because the Thunder do need more three-point shooting. That's the only reason why they did that, I'm sure. Diallo's much better getting to the rim athletic-wise. Svi is a straight three-point shooter, my guys, three-pointer. So we'll see. I'm like you, though. That trade, like I would have been good with just not even seeing it. But
I mean, I don't know what Diallo's contract situation. I just feel like that's one of those that are like, yo, we're not paying this guy. So let's just try to get an asset back for him instead of getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still on a rookie contract. Only been in the league for about 2 years. I kind of like Diallo, man. He has upside. He had a stretch this season where he went for like 16 points a game. Boy, nice. But yeah, I like the Knicks here, guys. I do. It opened at 3 yesterday. Got smacked up to 5 immediately, and I agree with it. I knew that was gonna happen. Knew that 3 wasn't gonna be there. But yeah, I got some on Knicks first quarter, 1.5. Knicks first half -2, full game -4.5. Man, 1 unit each one of them. I see we're going two out of 3 at the very worst. I really like the first quarter, first half even more, but I don't think that they'll piss the full game away. I know OKC always makes late push or whatever, but this particular game, they started in Maladon. This Theo Maladon, he gonna do a little something. Lou Dort, they got Pokashevsky, you know what I'm saying, from the G League team. He came in and had a kind of good game last game. Under betters, I know that this seemed like a real good under spot, but with Pokashevsky in there, the Thunder do play a little bit faster. You got Roby and Horford, still not a bad lineup. But the Knicks just top to bottom. I hate the fact that Payton's not playing here, so might be starting R.J. Barrett, Bullock, Randall, Noel. Not sure if Quickly or Frank Ian. His last name's so hard, Junior. I don't even say it. Try to say it, Junior. I want to hear.
Nicolita.
Is it Nickel? It's Ian. Yeah, you start your name with N-T, bro. I just stop it right there. Like,
I mean, that's African, bro. Them, two continents back to back. He's African, so I just call him Frankie Nicotine just to save my brain the
Nicotine.
Word. Frankie Nicotine just makes way more sense to me. I don't know if he's smoke or not, but
he probably gas up.
That's the only name that works for me.
Yeah, Frank the Tank. So him or Quickly coming in there. They still got a lot of guards. As long as the Knicks bring that defense that they played, Tibbs off that 30-point loss versus the Bucks. They do have the Nets on deck, guys, but I really don't see them looking past this game. They lost to the OKC at home when they were playing good, 101-89. SGA went off in that one. No SGA tonight. Best player by far for the Thunder. They still got a squad. Knicks without Rivers, Rose, and Payton and Robertson, but I still like it, my guys. You can tell, you can fade. I understand if you want to stay off of it with the Payton injury, but I already bet it this morning. Still like it, the full game, 4.5, first half, all that, my guys. So trifecta spot for me, Knickerbockers. You know how we do it. Put your pants on, roll them up just a little bit right there before the Cavs, and let's rock out.
Get your Rafael Nadal on.
You said, well, yeah, hey, let's do this. The Knickerbockers. Let's get it, my guys. Next game up. Pistons versus Nets here, Junior. I was looking at this one, man. Why do I feel like that the Pistons might keep this one close? Keep it like come in here and lose this one by 10 or something. Like, why did the Nets get up for this one? I know they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, most likely win this one, but just rapping. But do you think the Nets and Blake Griffin, just this old team, do they maybe want to show something while he over there on the bench? What you think in this one, Junior?
Yeah, I really wanted to go Nets first quarter, but I can't stand these first quarter spreads over 3. It's Nets -4. I think that's a little bit too much. Even the Nets first half, which is my play, it feels like such a square play, to be honest with you. I'm really just going off the fact that at the moment, the Pistons don't have anybody that could come close to slowing down Kyrie. He's cooking on another level right now. And as long as he's playing the way he's playing, it makes James Harden's job that much easier. That combo. I mean, listen, bro. I don't care what the homie. Shout out to the homie BlackJack. That cowboy hat getting sweaty, my guy, because that's looking nice. You know what I mean? When they get Kevin Durant, we're gonna see what's what. But yeah, I'm on the Nets first half.
This guy here, man. Hey, next first half, my guy, I couldn't talk you out of it. My notes, a couple of my sharp guys, they on it as well. And it speaks volumes because my guys, they're not landing that full game. They say Nets probably come out there smack on the first half. But we know the Pistons, they never give up, especially full squad in there. I mean, you got some big body, you got Plumlee, you got Jeremy Grant, who's, you know what I'm saying, a baller. Now you're gonna need the guards. Obviously, when you go up against the Nets right now, you're gonna need the guards. So I mean, I'm not a Wayne Ellington is kind of like a 3-and-D guy. You're gonna need DeLon Wright to bring his best game. Guys like Isaiah Stewart and Doumbaya off the bench. Like, you're gonna need some of that toughness here tonight. So, but I can't tell you, this is just the way I'm looking at it. I see this as one of those spots. The Nets coming off a big game. Then they got the Knicks on deck after this one. So, like I said, I mean, it's not just a huge look ahead, but still, they still have a little crosstown rival on deck for them. Let's see, they beat them by 7 last time. So the Nets probably come here and win this game. It's just that, me personally, I just don't know if they win it going away. It's not an official play for. I don't even have money on the Pistons just won. I'm looking at last night. I'm like, I think the Pistons keep this one close, Junior. I really do think they can, but it's just a lean for me. It's just a lean. Let's get to the next one, my guys. Let's get Raptors versus Hornets here, Junior. What's up with the ex-Toronto Raptors, Tampa Bay? What, they lost 3 in a row now without Van Fleet, OG. You know what I'm saying? You like the Hornets here to keep it going today?
Yeah, I mean, it's not an official play, but I could only look towards the Hornets. The way the Raptors lost that Hawks game, it's pretty heartbreaking for them. All Norman Powell had to do was make that free throw, and they were gravy. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said on the last show. So Kyle Lowry in the last game, he passed Chris Bosh on the Raptors' all-time scoring list. And if you watch the interview after the game, because I'm here in Canada right now, Kyle Lowry's literally talking like he's an ex-Raptor. This shit is weird as hell.
Damn.
Like, he's like, oh, it's, all these things I've accomplished while I'm here, and no matter where I go, this will be my home. Dog, you ain't gone yet. You still
right.
Here.
But I keep seeing conflicting reports because I look at everything. He sold his house in Toronto for what, like $5.2 million, and then they come out and say, and so that he's on the trade market, might go to the 76ers among other teams. That was the main one. But then they were saying that they're not expected to move Lowry. Like, that's the most latest report that I've seen, that they're not expected to move him before the trade deadline. So I don't know what's going on with that's literally the last report that I've seen, because I remember talking about it with my girl. I'm like, I just told her that he sold the house for 5.2, and then now they say that he's not trading us. It's like he just sold his house, or maybe he just find a new house. But it's just crazy that you say that, Julie, because I still personally think, along with Porzingis as well, that like even though they're saying they're off the market, like it could still be, you know what I'm saying, a little late push there. So it's crazy that you say it, because I didn't see the interview, but I'm still interested if he's gonna go somewhere or what. I just wanted to know about that. But yeah, I want to look towards the Hornets here, bro. Like I say, they've been hot. Do you think that the Raptors come in and bring some type of defense or something and try to slow them boys down?
Here's my problem. The Hornets are a team that's run by their wing perimeter guard players, right? And now you're missing Van Vliet, you're missing Anunoby, you're missing too many guys that can stop what the Hornets do well. And you don't want a situation where Lowry then feels like he has to play hero ball, because he's like 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the tank he's always ready to go, but he's the type of guy he'll play injured, right? So like you don't even really know if he's ever healthy. Like, I don't want to be an asshole, bro. Kyle Lowry was fat until he was like 29 years old. It was like, go back and look at Kyle Lowry on the Grizzlies and on the Rockets, and when he first got to Toronto, that boy was fat. So
he's still kind of stubby to me.
Expect me to believe that he's not going to have some physical problems. Like, I don't like the situation where Kyle Lowry has to do everything. I just don't like that. So I have to fade the Raptors until they get some bodies back.
Yeah, he still look kind of stubby to me, man. That's the only thing I'm saying. But hey, I didn't go that far. I ain't calling him fat, man. That was
he was
man.
fat. Get out of here, man. He was fat.
So look, I remember these two teams they played earlier this season, whatever. So the Raptors have won both. They won both times or whatever, 111 to 108, 116, 113. I remember they played a couple times in the preseason as well. The Raptors, I remember the first game, like the Hornets was running them boys off the court. Then the Raptors came all the way back and like literally showed that they was a better team. And the reason why the Raptors do match up well with the Hornets, in my opinion, even though they're missing guys, is because they play just such hard-nosed defense. If they could keep that going, the reason why I stayed off the Hornets, because I do know that the Raptors at some point will like get used to playing without these guys. I know it's tough to play without Van Fleet as well, but without OG and Siakam, I think they could do it without them. It's just, can they fill in for Van Fleet? You're gonna need Powell. You're gonna need Bembry to come in there, who's really a good defensive guy. You're gonna need them to come in there and provide some offense, which Powell can do it. You got Boucher off the bench. You're gonna need Terrence Davis and Watanabe, I hope Harry say his name, to do something here. I got a funny feeling about it. I feel like it's a true toss. I want to take the Hornets, lean the Hornets, but at some point I do think that the Raptors will start to put their foot down and say, all right, look, we're tired of losing. They've lost 5 out of the last 6 games, my guys. They have, and they really should have won that game versus the Hawks, like you say. So they could be pissed off from there. When Hornets playing with double revenge here, they are playing a lot better offense, but the Raptors do have the better defense, I must say. So sometimes the defense can take over the offense, my guys. I'm staying off of it, man. I guess I lean Hornets, but I'm not betting this shit. Bucks versus Wizards, Junior. Just those damn Wizards, bro. They starting to go back and think it's January again. Looking, what we doing, man? I don't know what to do with this one, bro. Bucks land 10.5, 11. I want to say Wizards, but they haven't looked like their Wizards team. They were playing hard. Junior, did you get their best game today?
Maybe, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks early on here. I actually went first quarter and first half. The Bucks are starting to win by margin again, which is what everyone, or at least people like me that were betting them so heavy last year, we've been waiting to see. Listen, no matter what, they know that they've been below par, and the only way they're getting into the NBA Finals is if they have home court advantage. They need that to get to where they want to go. So I just feel like that. Like, you remember how yesterday I was saying if you play for the Lakers, you already looking bigger picture. Like, you're like, yo, when the playoffs start, that's when we're gonna kick it into gear. The Bucks don't have that luxury. The Bucks still need to get this version of their team right, which is not the same version we've seen for the last couple of years before they get to play. Because if the Bucks lose in the first or second round, Coach Bud is gone. He's finished.
Oh yeah.
He's gone. So it's conference finals or bust, and even conference finals might not be enough. So I just feel like the Bucks are going to get into this another gear right here against a team in this spot that I just don't feel like could really hang with them. Now, I'm not trying to say that Washington at their best can't keep it close, but we're starting to see some regression from the Wizards, as you just mentioned. So I'm just kind of rolling with the Bucks from what I've seen now. Like, I've doubted them until now. They've won by margin now for like a couple weeks going. You obviously take away the All-Star break. So I'm just going to ride with that momentum. I'm going to ride that wave first quarter, first half.
Yeah, I can't say I was leaning Wizards plus 11. I've lost both. I've lost money. They're 2 games back from the break. I lost money on both of them. So I'm like F the Wizards right now. This could be the one where they come to play. Bertans went out with a calf injury yesterday in the third quarter, and he didn't come back. So that's not good. If you think that he might come and play. I know he's questionable with that calf, but the fact that he come in yesterday, and this is the third game in 4 nights back from that break. Huh? Yeah, hell yeah, they need him. They need him. They need them threes, bro. He can go off for 5 threes any game, bro. Like, if he gets hot, he can literally go make 8 or 9 threes. That's really all he's good for out there.
Even with Bertans, they're 25th in the league in made threes. You take him out of the team, they're by far the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. So without him, I mean, that makes me even more, that makes me feel even better about the Bucks, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this game closely. So look, the Bucks, just a couple of trends. The Bucks are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 road games, and they're 0-5 against the spread last 5 road games versus a team with a losing home team. Like, they just sometimes they kind of overlook their opponents. It just that landed 11 the full game for with the Bucks on the road. I didn't feel comfortable. I want to look towards the Wizards, but the way they've been playing, I got to stay away from it. To be honest with you, I hope the Bucks come out here and smack them by 25, 30, and then I'll be on the Wizards the next game, because the Bucks will have Philly on deck right there. So these 2 teams play again on Monday, and then they'll have Philly on deck. So it could possibly get a look ahead in the next game for Milwaukee. And you know what I'm saying, you get that quick revenge for the Wizards. But like I say, I'm definitely not. I wouldn't look towards the Wizards today plus 11 without Bertans. They hadn't been really playing hard. You stop Giannis from getting to the hole. You know what I'm saying. You can flourish in this game, keep it close. But can they do that? I'm not messing with the Wizards right now, bro. I really like F that team right now, man. Until they start to play defense.
No, what I was gonna say is I just don't see. Like, who could even? I mean, nobody could guard Giannis. It's so obvious. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't guard Giannis. That's just such a stupid statement. But who could?
Yeah, they got to try to slump. Giannis is about building the wall. You got to do that collectively. Yeah. You can't just one person stop him.
Rudy Hachimura on him.
Rudy Hachimura can play defense when he wants to. I've seen it. I've seen him lock up LeBron. I've seen it. So it's just when they lock. It's when they lock in. It's mentality.
This is my opinion, though. Giannis is not called a center, but if you just watch Milwaukee play, he plays he plays one dribble away from the basket at all times. Like, he's a fucking center, bro.
Let me just say
does
this.
not have what it takes to slow this boy down, in my opinion.
Let me
Anyway.
see.
We'll
Let me
see.
just say this, but before the break, and it's all about mindset. It's all about 1 and 2. When the Wizards want to lock in on D, they actually played defense. Like they were like top 8 in the last 5 games before the breaks. You know what I'm saying? They were really locking in on D. It's just these last 2 games since the break, they hadn't looked like the same team. But just trust me, Junior. I seen Hachimura lock up, bro. Like I'm seriously, Wagner was out there playing D, but Hachimura was really. That last week before, Hachimura was their best defensive player, bro. Like, in no lie. So I'm not saying that he can lock up Young. I'm just saying where he really puts it, you know what I'm saying? When they really get up for a team, they've shown that they can do it. That's why I was leaning with, but I'm not messing with it, guy. Watch him go and cover because I don't mess with him today. But let's get to the next game, my guy. And I think that spread is pretty high. I do think so. The Bucks on the road. But let's talk about, we got 4 more games, Junior. Let's get to them real quick. Kings versus Hawks here. The Hawks have won 3 straight games with Nate McMillan over there at the helm, the interim coach or whatever. Coming off a game-winning shot, Tony Snell. Sometimes you see that propel a team. What are we doing here? I'd be looking towards the Hawks here. I'd be looking to fade the Kings. What you think?
Yeah, I can only look towards the Hawks. The Hawks are playing better. They got a new coach, so you figure that they got some motivation. Reports coming out that Trae Young couldn't stand the old coach, so now he's getting what he wants. There's actually reports saying a lot of the young players really didn't like him here. So that's never a good thing that's here on your resume. If you're a young coach and young players don't like you, yikes. In terms of getting future jobs, but me personally, I think it's pretty whack to come out and say, "Oh, I didn't like him after he's gone." Like he's already gone, bro. Why you got to slander his name, anyways? But that being said, they got a new coach. With a young team, the new coach is always way more important. Whereas, veterans are looking at it like I'm playing regardless of who's at the helm. Whereas newer, younger players, which is basically the entire Hawks roster, they're still being developed by these coaches. So the new coach is really important to these guys. They seem to be motivated. They seem to be responding. I can only look towards that. We've talked about the coaching situation in Sacramento enough. What's Sacramento really doing? They got some moves they need to make. That seems like them every year, but they really got some pieces that I feel like they can move around to get some help in there. But they're a team that's always running in place. I'm not in the Sacramento Kings business. Right now.
I actually think the Kings got a nice little team. It's Bagley and Fox hadn't really gotten together. Obviously, they come from 2 hugely different schools or whatever. Beef in school, Duke and Kentucky. But my guys, the Kings, man, they're just not coached good. That's what it is. You talk about making a change. Your squad ain't too bad. You get rid of the damn coach, man. But hey, the Kings got a nice squad. They beat the Rockets over there by 20. Are they back? No, I don't think so. The Hawks have won 3 straight. Tony Snell with that shot. You just look at it. The Hawks are like a good offensive team that can match up with everything that they do. Other than Trae Young guarding Fox, I don't want to see that. Fox owns Trae Young. The Kings have won the past 4 games versus the Hawks. So, but they was with Lloyd Pierce. You got a new squad now. I really think that the Hawks can come out here and keep it going today, man. I didn't lay the 4, but I just did a little money line parlay. Personal, guys. I did the Knicks money line with the Hawks money line. I got a plus 133. I see both of them win this game. Man, you got Young, Huerter, Snell, Collins, Capella. Then you got Gallinari and Bogdanovich come off the bench. 2 starters in this league. When the Hawks get, that's all I was waiting for. Them to get a shot of energy. They won 3 straight. Not cover 3 straight spades, but the boys are balling right now. I think they'll come in here. They have a lot better defensive team from top to bottom, and they have enough offense to go up and down with the Kings. I like the Hawks here, my guys. The Hawks are nothing for me. It didn't lay the floor, but I think they'll win, get this game, and keep it going. Rondo, Bogdanovich, Hill, Gallinari off the bench, Onyeka Okongwu. That's how you say his name. 1 through 10 that's deep as hell, guy. I'm sorry. Boys got a squad over there. They just hadn't been showing it. So Hawks are nothing for me, my guy. Let's get to the next one. Blazers versus Timberwolves. Timberwolves coming off that 30-point blowout win over the Pellies. They finally got a win up under their belt. What you think here? Home dog. Can they hang with the Blazers here?
The number, I feel like I need more points, right? I don't know if you agree with that or not, but if I'm going to take the Wolves, I need me a 6, minimum 6.5 to feel comfortable. Minimum. I need more than 2 possessions with these boys because Yeah, they blew up the Pelicanos, but we kind of said it yesterday when we were handicapping that game. That just happens from time to time where you catch someone napping, and if you look at the way that game played out, Karl-Anthony Towns didn't even have a good game. The rest of the team balled out, and he only scored he didn't even score 20 points. How many times in Karl-Anthony Towns' career has he scored less than 20 points and his team won by 20 points? I'm gonna have to say probably less than 10 times, right? So that seemed like more of an anomaly than anything else. And as much as I don't like Portland, they've been playing pretty consistent basketball, which is not something you can really say about the Timberwolves. So at this number, I could only look Portland, but I'm not a person that lays points to Portland on the road. I just don't like their squad, and I understand that's not really professional. That's just my own bias, but it's part of handicapping. When I look at them, they don't fucking convince me. So I'm not betting money on them, and I'm not laying points to them on the road. That's not.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know the Blazers were. I think I was on them that game. I'm pretty sure they were laying 10 at the house versus Timberwolves. I'm pretty sure that I was on the Blazers that time. Yeah, that was a Smack City spot, January 7th. Yeah, we was on that because I think the Blazers were on a losing streak. They were facing the Timberwolves at the right time, so they did already smack them by 18 points this year. The Blazers are a better team. I'm with you on that. They did have a 3-game win streak before the break. Whatever, come out of the break, face the Suns. Actually played a good game versus the Suns. Sorry. Oh shit. Jokic listed questionable. What type of shit?
See what I'm saying, bro?
Oh boy, Jokic that play. They just gonna be gifted one for the. I don't know, man. What should I do, man? Should I hop on it right now? Because it would have to. You gotta hop on there early. Monte Morris
as we speak before these bastards change his life.
Hey, back-to-back spot.
Man.
Already, let me see. Revenge spot for the Mavs, man. I think I might have to put some on him, even with him being questionable, bro. Good God. If Jokic don't play, man, he is the main reason why the Mavs don't match up well with the Nuggets. But just to end this one, I'm not messing with that game. I understand why Blazers are favored by 5 on the road. They played a really good game versus Suns. They play like that, they'll smack the Timberwolves. They're 0-5 against the spread last 5 at the house as a home underdog. So Blazers are nothing for me. Timberwolves might have got to win and party and shit. I could really see it. They finally got a win. The win? What's that? Come on, get smacked next game. Let's get to Mavs versus Nuggets, man. Already lean Mavs. You got the Nuggets. They come off the win yesterday. It's a back-to-back. I said this in yesterday's show. Their first back-to-back coming off this break. I look for it to be somewhat of a little phase spot, man. If Jokic is not in there, guys, the Mavs are going to win this. Luka and Porzingis should play here. They should play. I'm just checking out type of reports and shit coming up on my phone, man. Let me see. James Johnson listed out. Who cares? He barely plays anyway. What's up with Luka and KP, man? Nobody worry about no damn James Johnson. I think the Mavs are going to get this one. They finna take it off the board, bro. Who took Mavs already in the chat?
I just put a bet in. It said odds have changed. I try to refresh it, put another bet in. It's off the board.
Yeah, and it makes sense, too. I think I got to.
I just seen it for minus 105 on the money line. Let
me see.
I feel like I got to do that.
Let's see. So JaMychal Green is going to come back, but Jokic is out. Bro, if Jokic, bro, Jokic, we just lost to them. We don't really play well in Denver, though. That's one thing I did remember from. Let me see. No, we do play well in Denver.
Me and you hit a Mavs in Denver play.
We do
remember that. I got to go look at last year's.
Yeah, no, we do. No, they beat them in overtime.
Yes, yeah, we were both on that last year. I remember that.
And they can beat them. Let me see. Jokic, if he's listed questionable, guys, I don't think he's gonna play. I'm putting some on the Mavs.
I just did. Minus 105 money line.
Sorry, guys. I gotta do what I gotta do though, man. Let me see. Let's see real quick, guys. Yeah, Mavs, yeah. Hey, got to, man. Revenge spot. They beat us 117-113 not too long ago. Give me Mavs, man. I'm on it, my guys. But let's get to the next one. Let's get the last game of the day, my guys. Last game of the day. We got who we got, my guy? Pacers versus Suns. Sorry, man. That shit trying to throw me off. I wasn't expecting it. Pacers versus Suns. Junior Suns been red hot. Pacers get LeVert back. A lot of people thought he was playing yesterday. Like, it's Saturday, bro. He come back on Saturday, man. But what you think? It's a back-to-back for Pacers. Maybe somebody may not else play. What you thinking here?
It's a light trifecta for me. Light in the sense that I went heavy first quarter, heavy first half, and a sprinkle on the full game. I don't really love that full game spread, but I got it at 6.5. The Suns have been by far the best first quarter home team in the NBA. Their net rating is a crazy 16.4. And if you even bring it to a smaller sample size, since February 1st, their net rating at home is like 22 point something, which is ridiculous for a first quarter. So they've been smacking teams around in the first quarter. They've been very good in the first half. The Pacers are coming off a back-to-back. And even though they might get my guy, Karis LeVert, I mentioned yesterday I'm a Michigan guy, so I love watching Karis LeVert. Been watching him since college. I'm glad to see that he's healthy and that spot on his his liver. It's not that not as serious as we might thought because he's a young dude coming into his prime. He's a straight up baller, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro, he's a walking bucket. So he changes the ceiling of who the Pacers are. But we've said this many times on the show. Is he gonna screw up the rotation? As much as he shoots, is he gonna take guys out of their groove? Like how you're bringing in a high volume shooter into your lineup that's going to throw other people off. There's just no other way to look at it. So I'm heavy on Phoenix first quarter, heavy first half, sprinkle full game.
I could not talk you off, my guy. And those are nice plays. I hope you hit all of it. I didn't make a play on this game at all. The Pacers played a good game last night. To get LeVert back, just be interested. It could possibly throw everything off. I said that the Pacers won't have a buy sign for me until they do get him back. So him and Warren, they'll really be nice. So they were struggling right now. They played a good game versus the Lakers last night, just really pissed it away, ran out of gas. So you ran out of gas last night into the fourth quarter. You see what I'm saying? Now you got a back-to-back spot. So I can understand the Suns. I heavy lean that way as well. I'm just trying to see the Mavs play the Clippers next. They got the Clippers next couple games at the house. Still, man, they're coming off a loss. I'm just trying to see if it was the first game of a back-to-back for the Mavs. They do got the Clippers on deck. I don't see them resting Luke or KP. That was a back-to-back. That was the first back-to-back from, coming back. So, like I say, it's a fade spot, man. Now we catching the Nuggets on that back-to-back. And I was really glad, Joey, just the last thing you said about the game, I was glad that the Nuggets still won last night and they didn't lose. You see what I'm saying? Because if they lost, the scripts would have been flipped. I'd have been like, I was actually, might like the Nuggets. But they won. Everything set up perfect. We covered. Nuggets won. And hope the Mavs cover for us today, my guy. But Junior, break them off with your official plays, my guy, before we get out of here.
Yeah, I got Bucks first quarter, Bucks first half, Brooklyn first half, Phoenix trifecta, but I'm light on that full game, heavy on the first quarter, first half. And I'll even throw in a college play. Alabama minus 3.5. Let's get some money today, bro. Let's do this.
Got you. Man, come on, Junior. I think that one on right now, Junior. Come on. But if you like Alabama, you can get them at plus money. I'm pretty sure they're down 8 right now. I hope you cash it.
I'm trying not to let that shit distract me because it's pissing me.
I got you. But if you want to ride with Junior, you can hop on them live right now. Alabama. I know all my sharp guys, they're on Alabama today as well. So, just take it for what it's worth. I'm not on it. I'll throw out a college play as well. Y'all want to know? I'll tell you. Georgetown's my play of the day, plus 9. I really freaking Georgetown plus 9 is my play of the day, guys. I'll be honest with you. That's my play of the day. It's crazy, but because it is plus 9. That's the play that I need today. You see what I'm saying? After that, Knicks first quarter minus 1.5. Knicks first half -2. Knicks full game minus 4.5. A lot stronger on the first half and first quarter and first half. Still like the full game as well. I just put some on the Mavs, guys. I can't lie to you. I just put some on the Mavs to get the win. And personally, I got the money line parlay, Knicks, Hawks, plus 133. Money lines. You dig what I'm saying? Let's cash it, Junior. Let's go undefeated tonight. Junior been hot. I'm trying to get back hot. Let's get it, man. Let's go undefeated tonight. I don't know how many plays we got together. 9 or 10. Let's go cash every one of them. We finna get out of here, man. We're going to be back on Monday. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like the content. Go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out all the articles and NBA content we have over there. I'm Junior. That's Junior Browne. I'm not Junior Browne. I'm Jay Money. That's you know who I am. I'm Jay Money. And that's Junior Browne, man. We finna get out of here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We gone.